Okay, I'm going to do a quick musculoskeletal screen on you. So first things first, I'm just going to assess your range of motion. So all I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be checking range of motion, see if one side is easier to move versus the other side. So first thing I'm going to start with is your cervical spine. So I'm going to have you first just kind of look up towards the ceiling. All right, that's good right there. And then look down towards your stomach. There we go. Good range of motion there. And then we're going to go look over your right shoulder. Like that. Good. And compare it to the left side. So go there. All right, they look pretty equal. And so the last one, well, actually, there's two more left. So ear to shoulder. And then go back the other way. All right, they look equal. And then the last one, so think about it, giving yourself a double chin. And then sticking your neck out like that. Good. All right, and then the next one I'm going to have you do is your lumbar spine. So I'm actually going to have you stand up, move this out of your way. And so what that one's going to do, we're going to go, of course, flexion. So kind of flex like that. There you go. And then we're going to go extension. So with extension, I don't want you to bend your knees. Just bend at the hips. Go as far back as you can. Good. And then we're going to go side bending. So trying to go like that. And versus the other way. All right, they look pretty equal. And then we're going to go rotation. So keeping the feet planted, just rotate towards one side. Okay, versus the other side. Also look pretty equal. All right, so maybe sit back down. Let me bring this chair back. Oops, sorry. All right, there we go. Take a seat again. So I'm going to check your knee range of motion now. So all we're checking here is just flexion and extension. So I want you to extend that knee and flex it as far as you can. There we go. I can go the other way. Extend there. So I see a little bit more flexion on this side versus that side. Did you have an injury on this side? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So last one I want to do is your ankle range of motion. So this one, there's a couple motions. So we're going to dorsiflex. So bring your foot towards your shin as far as you can. And then plantar flex, go like that. That was pretty good. And then, oh, actually one more on that one. So we're going to go inversion. So bring the toes toward the midline. And then eversion. Okay, and then we'll go this way. So plantar flex or dorsiflexion. So bring your foot towards the. There we go. And then plantar flexion. And we'll go inversion and eversion. So eversion, is that as far as you can go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw a little bit more eversion on that, eversion on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I'm going to do is test your myotone strength. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just going to be testing your strength at different levels of your spine, just trying to compare again if it's stronger on one side versus the other. So I'm going to start at the top, move my way down to the bottom. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do kind of how we were doing flexion and extension earlier. So now we're going to give you some resistance to do it again. So I'm going to put my hand right here. I just want you to push into it. I'm going to hold for 5 seconds. And take a break. And then same thing with the extension. So just for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to do lateral flexion. So ear to shoulder, but I'm just going to be giving you some resistance. There you go. So just for all these, just try to match my strength. Okay. So all the ones in the neck look pretty strong. So now we're going to move down to the shoulder. So I want you to shrug your shoulders and don't let me push them down. Okay. And then we're going to go bring your shoulders out like that. Don't let me pull them down. All right. Shoulder ones look pretty strong. So now what I want you to do is I want you to flex your elbows like this. And don't let me extend them. 3, 4, 5. All right. And now this level also is in charge of wrist extension. So what I want you to do is try and put your hands up like this and don't let me flex them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So now I want you to extend, or we can have the elbows kind of flex how we had earlier. So now I'm going to be trying to flex them. Don't let me flex them. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to have your wrist kind of flex like this. Don't let me pull them into extension. Okay, good. So the next level is going to be in charge of your finger flexion. So thumb opposition and finger flexion. So what I'm going to have you do is make an OK sign and just don't let me break it apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All the myotones in your arms look pretty strong, and they're equal on both sides. So that's good. So now we're going to go to the lower quarter. So what I want to have you do, this one might have to do one at a time. So I'm going to have you bring your leg up off the table. Don't let me push it down. 5, there you go. Same thing on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty strong on both sides. So now, same thing with your knee. So let your knee extend out like that. Don't let me pull it down. 5. The other side. 5. Pretty strong there. So now, how we were doing ankle dorsiflexion earlier. So you can keep them on the floor. I just want you to bring your foot towards your shins. Don't let me pull them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong on both sides. Now with just the toe. So bring the toe up towards the shin. And don't let me pull it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then I'm gonna have you kind of put your feet. There we go. Push your feet down towards the floor. Don't let me pull them into flexion. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then have your knee flex like that. That's good. Don't let me, flex like this. There we go. And don't let me pull them into extension. 5. Good. Other side. 4, 5. Good. So all the lower quarter ones look pretty strong, and they're all symmetrical. And so the last thing I wanted to see you do, because I know you have a knee injury, so I want to before we do that, I want to see you do some heel and toe walking, just to kind of confirm what we saw with the myotomal testing. So if you want to just walk, so start right there, and just walk towards me on your toes first. So we'll try toes. Good. And then you can go back, and I want to see you walk on your heels also. So all I'm checking for here is to see if you can maintain that walk through a few steps. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to see you do, because I know you have a knee injury, is I wanted to see you just do something more functional. So I just want to see you do maybe 3 or 4 squats, just to see if there's any limit in range of motion. All right, good. And you feel anything tightness or anything when you do squats? All right, perfect. Thank you.